It is our first very humid day in South Korea in the beautiful city of Seoul, and we are on our way to go explore today. Our first exploration today will be to hop on a bus to go visit the historic Bukchon village. I don't know, seems like it'll be cool. On the bus. Our bus is green today, but there's so many colors on the Seoul buses. There's a double-decker bus. It was getting very mad at the taxi in front of it. It has eyes.
Because you have to go to the back. How do you get out? Because you stay home.
10 minutes later, and our battery bus dropped us off in the historic village. So now we're gonna explore a little. So the reason this street is so special is because all of the houses are built in traditional Korean style, but they're also lived in, so the residents here aren't too fond of loud tourists. Still looks cool though. Shh, be quiet. These streets are so tiny and yet people still drive their cars. Crazy. Oh, here comes a truck. These streets are also narrow and tiny. A truck all the way down here. Oh, it's selling fruit. There's a temple over there. There's a temple. And I think that might be the Brazilian embassy because there's a Brazilian flag. It's raining, so the protector has come. All these low-hanging wires are super fun in Asia core. Zap zap. Korean battery bus. Is this railroad memorabilia? The Happy Train, which is the Southern Pacific Daylight. Crossing Gate. Model train. Ooh, from Indingan to Seoul. What is this?
Place.
We're going inside Sankyong Park. It looks very humid. I'm dripping with sweat. Y'all didn't need to know that though. We discovered, quite unshockingly, there's lots of mosquitoes, so we are escaping.
There's only other pair of things that I didn't take.
It's one of the 2 buses we rode down. After walking around a bit, we are back in the territory of the historic buildings. See, the green buses are extra small so they can fit down small streets like that. Small little vans, and they still have 2 doors. Buses down this street is crazy. A whole bus down this street? Crazy. So, the bus in question, I'm pretty sure this right here is the bus stop. Just a little mark on the ground. It's giving San Francisco. Also, the bus, it isn't just like once or twice a day. A bus comes down the street every 15 minutes.
No vibe.
And after walking a little bit, we have come to the Cheongdeokgung Palace, something like that. It is over that wall over there, but the actual entrance is way further down this street. Here it is in all of its rainy glory. It's a little too rainy for us right now. So, because of the rain, we're making the executive decision to skip going inside and instead walking back to our hotel for a little bit. Something interesting I've noticed is the specific buses are assigned to specific routes. It's not random, so each bus is painted with the routes, like the 710, 710, 171, 171. That's interesting that they don't randomize the buses.
It goes to the
And oh, hey, the light screen. We went back and hid in the hotel for a little bit, but the rain has lessened up ever so slightly, so I am choosing to go run around on transit for a little bit now. Braving the rain to walk back to Jeonggak Metro. So after a short walk that completely drenched me, here I am at the Line 1 subway station. And I'm here to catch the Line 1. It's going to take me to Yongsan. You'll see why.
냉장박 장치가 잠시 정지되오니 양해해 주시기 바랍니다. 용산역입니다. 내리실 문은 왼쪽입니다. 경의 중앙선으로 갈아타실 고객과 빠르고 편안합니다.
And here I am at Yongsan. This is a connection to the National Rail Network, and that's the reason I'm here, because I want to give KoRail a try, like KoRail's regional distance trains. There's a specific type of train called the Seoul that leaves from here to Iksan. I'm not going to go the entire way, but this is the only station that it still departs from, and my goal today is to ride that train a couple stops. So here I am, gonna try to go buy a ticket, and then we'll see where I go from there. Train stations in Asia are always these big affairs. If only it were like that in the US. Let's go. Alright, so now I need to hop on my train. It doesn't have a track yet, but it will depart at 1:42. I still have maybe 20 minutes before my train, so I think I'm going to go find something to drink. Matcha in Asia hit so dip. Me and my matcha are going down to the platform because there's still 20 minutes to my train and I want to see some Korean trains. Man, their trains are insanely long. KTX, this is their high-speed rail, and it's going back towards Seoul, which is one stop for them. going on. Apparently my train is delayed. That is very unfortunate, because my train is the only one that got delayed. According to Google Translate, my train is late because the railroad union went on strike for my specific train. Lovely. So apparently my plans to take the Seoul are foiled by the railroad union, but that's okay, I think, because I managed to exchange my ticket for a different train, the Mugonghwa, which I also really want to ride. That leaves a little bit later. Everybody said that that was the best bet, I guess, so well, I'll take it, I guess. It leaves in maybe 30 minutes. Hopefully this one doesn't get screwed over by the strike, because I would really like to ride the train today. But yeah, that was odd. It's also apparently it was half as cheap to ride the, or like half as expensive to ride the Mugonghwa than it is to ride the Seoul, so I got a little bit of a refund. Since there's 20 minutes to my next train again, I'm just gonna go down to the platform, see what I can see. Hopefully this time it involves my train. Yo, but apparently they have bi-level trains here? Cool. Oh, the bi-level got obscured by the line 1. You can sort of see the bi-level coaches right there. So the type of train that I got my ticket switched for is a Mugonghwa train, which is the slowest type of co-rail train operated, but I'm really excited to ride it because my goal this trip was to actually ride one, because they're diesel operated, or they're locomotive hauled trains, which are getting harder and harder to see, and it's just cool, so I wanted to ride one before the trip is over. So hopefully in 20 minutes this one won't get screwed over by the railroad union. We'll see. Speak of the devil. This is my train apparently. Wow, I was monologuing so hard I nearly missed my chance to see a KTX train fly by. So the same old trains that I really wanted to ride are being replaced by this type of train, which is the ITX Seoul, I think, which is basically a faster version of the Seoul trains. So I wanted to ride them before they go. But the railroad union said, screw my train in particular, so here we are. Success. That is my train approaching right now.
익산으로 가는 무궁화도 1560 연서와 행본 7번으로 들어오겠습니다. 노란선에서 한 번 물러서 주시기 바랍니다. The Mugunghwa train, number 1561, departing for Iksan at 1426 is bound. Please wait behind the yellow safety line.
Showing where it goes. Going from Gyeongsan to Iksan today. Well, I'm not, but this train is. It's got very nice seats. They're padded. The AC unit. Wow. I love this train. So now that I successfully made it onto the Mugonghwa, I'm going to take this 2 stops or 30 minutes to the town area of Suwon. I'm very happy right now. There goes another diesel train. Oh, I think that was the same one I was supposed to ride. Interesting. So, that train that pulled up there, I believe that's the same one I was supposed to ride, but I think the Mugonghwa is a little bit cooler. It's cheaper. Cars are more retro. It's also locomotive hauled. Yeah. The same will still left before us. Oh well.
열차 이용안내 말씀드립니다. 열차 용산역을 14시 24분에 출발하여 영등포, 수원, 평택, 천안, 아산, 온양온천, 동온천, 신래원, 예산, 학교, 홍성, 방천, 청소, 대천, 동천, 판교, 서천, 상암, 울산, 대역을 대비하여 부산까지 가는 국로 1591m. 열차 이용하는 열차가 용산역을 중심으로 약 4분 정도 늦게 출발하고 열차는 장안선을 경유하여 익산역까지.
Look at this door. It's so retro, it's so old. I love it. And after around 40 minutes, I was dropped off here at Seoul Station. Yeah, that was a great ride. I love the trains. So from here, I am planning on doing some more transit explorations. My first item on the agenda, I want to film more trains going fast. So Suwon here is on the Line 1 of the Seoul Metro. Line 1 parallels the train tracks that I was just on for a while. So what I think I'm going to do is, in order to see trains going zoom, I'm going to take Line 1 one stop south and see what trains I can see going past before I continue onwards to do more transit things. But first, in about 5 minutes, there's another Mugonghwa scheduled to come in, so I want to film that. It looks like this one has an electric locomotive leading. So, fun fact, I am assuming based off of my knowledge of trains in other countries like Taiwan, this carriage behind me is a generator carriage, and it exists for the diesel locomotives that don't have head-end power capabilities. Now, head-end power is what powers the stuff like the heating, the AC, and the electricity in the passenger coaches. So to help with this problem, they have generator cars. But I'm pretty sure on the electric locomotives, they already have that built in, and they have the head-end power capabilities already in. So that's why this car is so quiet right now. Normally, if this were a diesel train, I guess it would be really loud. So it's interesting that they still have a generator car, even though this train is electrically hauled. Little fun fact, Taiwanese railways used to have the same thing, but they don't anymore because they stopped with their diesel hauled services. Sad. So a little bit of foaming over. It's time to go to a different station to foam some more. Time to get back on the one. So, because the train I got on was an express, I overshot the station that I wanted to go to by a stop, so now I gotta go up and over and take the train one stop back. It's okay though, more trains. And it looks like I just missed one. I got caught by surprise. But there goes an ITX, same old. Something that's super cool about the Korean subway train, they all have Wi-Fi routers in every single car. That's so amazing. Here comes some of the older stock on the Seoul Metro. Whoa. That is some seriously retro rolling stock. So now that I finally made it to Seoul Station, the goal is to watch trains for a little bit, be a little rail fan, and then head back towards Seoul and see what other transit things I go explore. Platform screen doors in general are good, but they also do bad things like obstruct my shots of trains. You win some, you lose some. It's so cool to me that high-speed trains share the same sort of like trackage as regional metro trains. Here comes a freight train. The Mugonghwa might be the lowest class of train in Korea, but those things move. I think at this point I've seen many trains go past, so I will take the next one train to go up back to Suwon Station, and then from there I'm gonna hop on the Suin Bandang line, something like that. now that I'm back at Suwon, it's just time to find the Suin Bundang line. That's gonna take me to another station that starts with a G. I forgot. So, here at Suwon, I want to take it down to Gihung to take the Yongin Everline. It appears I have come here at rush hour. Unfortunate. And so the rush hour train brought me to Gyeong Station, which is where I'm transferring to the Everline, the Yongin Everline. And this train is another automated people mover, but the reason I find it so interesting is because it uses the same equipment as the New York City JFK Air train, so that'll be cool to see in Korea. Towards Jeondae Everland. I do not know how I'm doing on these pronunciations. Probably awful. Whoa, there's an inclined elevator here. Unfortunately, it's only for the disabled, senior, and weak. I am just a little bit weak, so escalator it is. An inclined plane. See, it's a little train that goes up. So as you can see here, uses the same Bombardier coaches as the New York City Air train. And I'm going to be taking this to Chodong Station. Here's one of the not in service trains, as you can see. Same train as the JFK Air train. But since this is rush hour, I'm about to make a lot of new friends.
꼭 잡아주시기 바랍니다. 다음 역은 강남대역입니다. 고객 여러분, 용인경전철은 무임운전로 운행하고 있어 열차 특정 차시에 과도한 신체 접촉으로 타인에게 불편함을 주지 않도록 협조를 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다. 이번 역은 출문이 닫힙니다. 물러서 주시기 바랍니다. The door. 이번 역은 지성역입니다. 내리실 문은 오른쪽입니다. 내리실 때에 손잡이를 꼭 잡아주시기 바랍니다. 열차는 4분 간격으로 운행합니다.
Look at that little thing go.
이번 열차는 전에 에버윈드
So that was my ride on the Everline. It was interesting to see that it suffers from the problem that most medium capacity transit systems in Asia suffer from, which is that they might be medium capacity but very high demand, so it gets really crowded. However, that might also just be because it's rush hour. But anyway, I'm here at Chodong so I can go down to the ground level and hop on a express bus. The express bus should, in theory, bring me directly back to my hotel. So I'm going to try to catch the route 5000B. The board very helpfully tells me that there will be a 5000B in 10 minutes. Love. Oh, there's another double-decker bus. Here comes my 5000B express bus. noticing here is that the majority of buses are manual transmission, so the driver has to like physically shift gears while driving. Most buses in America are actually automatic, like the buses that I know how to drive. So that's pretty interesting. Overtook another bus on the highway. We're overtaking this double-decker bus now. Or are we? No, I guess not. We went for it. Best parts about the express buses, USB charging in every seat, baby. Nah, they got a light bar on the police bus. Tunnel. Traveling in dedicated bus lanes right now. And so after a very comfortable hour and 20 minutes, here I am back in Insadong. That move was pretty strategic to avoid sitting on the train during the crowded rush hour, and instead I was on the nice fast express bus. So yeah, here I am back at my hotel, my day over. So some closing thoughts on my first full day in Korea. I love the transit here. It's much like every Asian country I've ever been to. It's extremely high standard, fast, frequent, comfortable. I really enjoyed riding the train. It was really nice to see the historic village in the morning, and even better to explore all the transit that I did. Glad that I rode the Mugunghwa train. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.